Hi friends, hello. This is day 3 of the 3-day diet. So we've done it, we're doing it. You are being so successful. Oh my goodness, I love seeing all your pictures in the group, your comments, your questions. You've been so engaged, so encouraging to one another. Thank you so much. The way that you've just jumped right in, you're helping each other out. We have people giving us tutorials on how to make an omelet. Thank you so much. When people are struggling, you jump right in, you give them encouragement. Thank you. Just what a beautiful group you are. You have been amazing. You've been excited and participating. So thank you so much for everything that you've done over these last 3 days. So share with me in the comments, how did today go? How was day 3 for you? What did you like? What was maybe something you learned you didn't like as well? Were you full? Were you hungry? What kept you satisfied? Have you tried the banana souffle yet, or the banana ice cream if you're in the plant-based plan? How are you doing? Tell me all the things. Tell me all about it in the comments. Now we got a lot of ground to cover today. We have so much great stuff coming that we're going to talk about. We have a giveaway tonight. So here's how the giveaway is going to work. Every single time you post a comment live in the comments, that is an entry. So this is what the giveaway is. This spring, we are doing the Holy Mess Spring Weight Loss Challenge. It is going to be for the month of April, and the enrollment is $79, and somebody's going to win an enrollment tonight. Yay! I'm so excited for whoever it is. You guys, these 30-day weight loss challenges are amazing. I ran 2 last year for the first time. I did a summer one and a fall one. I know some of you were in those challenges. If you were, tell us in the comments if you were in it. Did you love it? Did you lose weight? The women in those challenges did so well. It was phenomenal. And so I'm going to give away one tonight because I run the Holy Mess, so I get to do that kind of fun stuff. I love giving stuff away. This gets me all jazzed and excited. So every single time you post a comment tonight, so I see a ton of you already posting comments, every comment is an entry. So as soon as this video is over, I will go through all the comments and randomly pick, and one person will win an enrollment in the Spring Weight Loss Challenge. That is a $79 value, such a good value. And I'll post it probably tomorrow morning in the group. So you'll find out tomorrow who wins. And I'm going to go over this with you in a little bit more detail and show you what the Spring Challenge is all about. Because even if you don't win an entry, I hope that you will consider joining us. It is so worth your entry fee. It is so worth it. And I will tell you too, just like we've done in the past, this year too, we're going to do an early bird enrollment that knocks, I think it's $15 off the enrollment. And we do also have a scholarship program. So if you really, really want to join, but you feel like your financial situation is just one that you can't, we do offer scholarships. Last time, I gave away over $300 in scholarships because I really want as many women to be able to participate in as possible, because the women in those 30-day challenges are so successful. Each challenge, we had about 200 women, and collectively as a group, they lost like 750 pounds. It was amazing. 6 or 8 pounds, 10 pounds, 12 pounds people lost during the 30 days. And what's really exciting, what just really gets me so pumped, we continue to follow the women after the challenge is over. They continue to lose weight. That's what really gets me excited, is they not only keep off the weight they lost, but they continue to lose more weight as they put those strategies in place. And that makes my heart so happy. Because my goal for you, and it's this way with the 3-day diet too, my goal for you is not to just lose weight during these 3 days. Of course, I want you to lose weight. I want you to be successful, but my goal is for you to keep going. Keep using what you've learned to lose more weight and keep the weight loss going. Keep the weight off and keep the weight loss going. Ultimately, that is my goal for you. I'm not in this for you for a quick fix, but for long-term, learning the strategies that will help you lose weight and keep it off. And the other big thing we have going on right now is a 40% off coupon code. we have a 40% off coupon code for all the stuff in my Holy Mess shop. All the meal plans. I'm going to show you some. I'm going to give you some recommendations of what I think that you should order. But 40% off, that's a great deal, you guys. I don't normally do 40% off. And I'll tell you, like, kind of behind the scenes, even though I'm advertising it as a meal plan sale, that works on everything in my shop. So ebooks I have some weight loss kits, even like my Bible study stuff. You can use that, and you can use it as many times as you want on as many products as you want. So that's a really good deal that you're going to get. So I see some of your comments coming in. Do all the programs focus on 0-point foods? No. The 3-day diet, the original 3-day diet, originally when I wrote it, was a 0-point meal plan. But, you know, we've had so many thousands of women use it, not even on Weight Watchers, that, yes, it is like, you know, for those on Weight Watchers, almost 0 points, but that's not really my goal for the plan. My goal is to offer a plan for any person to help you kickstart your weight loss. And then same with the plant-based 3-day plan. It is very low in points, but that's not really my intention for writing it. It's great for Weight Watchers members, but I wanted to write it for anyone. Like, you don't have to be in Weight Watchers to use it. So my recommendation for you, if this is your first time doing the 3-day diet, is that you use that 40% off code and get this plan. This is the 7-day easy meal plan. And what a lot of women do is they will take the rest of this week and eat the leftovers. We've been talking about that, right? Like, I have so much chili, I have chicken breast left over, I have turkey breast, I have salsa chicken. Great. They will eat that the rest of this week and, you know, incorporate other foods too. That's totally fine. And then over the weekend, they get this printed off. They use the grocery list, they order their groceries or go buy groceries, and then they'll start the easy plan on Monday. So, you know, you can do whatever you want. You do what works for you, but a lot of people find that that works really well. So if you don't have this one yet, this is your next step. What to do after the 3-day diet? I recommend the 7-day easy meal plan. And ladies, everything's in here. I have this laid out so well. I got so many compliments from you. Thank you so much. Like, this is so organized. This is so well laid out. Everything's planned. Well, if you like that, you're going to love this. Now, this is not 0 points, but these are aligned, if you are a Weight Watchers member, that they're going to fit in your daily points almost 100% of the time, if not 100% of the time. And then the nutritional information is included as well. So each day I give you exactly what to eat: breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 snacks. Now we're incorporating some more foods in here. So you're adding back, even if you were on the original plan, like potatoes, pasta, rice, there's chocolate. There's some quick foods, like some frozen meals, some takeout type meals, just because we're trying to make this realistic for real life. Most of us do eat out sometimes, right? Our family does. We get takeout. So we're trying to make this realistic for you. So we give you everything. We give you the shopping list. We give you the meal prep guide. So again, everything is laid out. So like, here's the grocery list for the 7-day easy plan. Now, if you are plant-based, you can still do this plan, but it's going to require a little bit more strategy. I would recommend for you the 7-day Super Satisfied plan. And this is another great plan, just like the easy plan. It does have animal products for those of you who want animal products. It's laid out exactly the same way. It's just that this one is a little bit easier to adapt to vegetarian or vegan, and I actually give you those. I also give you gluten-free and dairy-free in this one too. So if you have some food restrictions because of like dietary issues, this one is really great. The other one that's really, really good, a thing that's really good about Super Satisfied, is that it's really based on calorie density. So the whole concept of eating foods that are lower in calorie density, you get to eat more food, you're full, you don't have as much food cravings and things like that. So if you enjoyed the portions and you were one of those people who were like, there was so much, I couldn't even eat it all, this is the plan for you. And honestly, with the coupon code, I would get both. If you don't have either one, I would get the 7-day easy and the 7-day Super Satisfied. I don't put them on sale that much. 40% off. I mean, you know, you're ready to go. And what I love about this is with the 3-day plan, pick up the 3-day plant-based if you haven't yet. Get the 7-day easy. Get the 7-day super satisfied. And that's going to give you everything you need, really, until you're about ready to go with the spring challenge. And then you can join the spring challenge. The spring challenge is in April. So it's April 1st through 30th. And I know that seems far away, but it's not that far. Things are coming up quickly, friends. It's really only like, 6 weeks away? So if you follow these meal plans, maybe if you want to repeat the 3-day diet again, in a few weeks, you could totally do that. So Morianne, you asked, can I do the plant-based and stay within your Weight Watchers points? Oh, absolutely. It's super low. It's only like probably a couple points per day for the 3-day. Now for the super satisfied, I wrote that knowing that it would be right around your points. So that's going to be like 23-ish points per day. So you're still going to have your weekly flex points, or if you get more points, and you can always adapt it, but it's around what your daily points would be for each of the 7-day plans are like that. The 7-day easy and the super satisfied. If you're not a Weight Watchers member, don't worry about the points. You don't need to worry about that at all, but they're included. But I give you the nutritional information. So you can plug it into MyFitnessPal or not, because I already did the calculation for you. So, all right. Let me see what some of your thoughts and questions are, how you guys did. We eat out a lot and I love chocolate. Yeah, I mean, the whole goal of this is to make it realistic for real life. I say, choose today what you will choose for a lifetime. In fact, would you type that in the comments? Choose today what you will choose for a lifetime. And what I mean by that is, don't do anything to lose weight that you can't do for the rest of your life. Because what's the point? There is absolutely no point in doing something today that you're not going to do forever, because all that's going to happen is you're going to gain the weight back. So don't do that. And the other thing I say is nothing magic happens at your goal weight. And I would like you to type that in the comments too. And you do get an entry every time you type those in too, by the way. Nothing magic happens at your goal weight. We get this idea like, well, I'm not going to eat any cake. I'm not going to eat any cookies. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go out to eat until I get to my goal weight. Why? What do you think's going to happen at your goal weight? What do you think's going to happen that's going to somehow open those magical doors and then you get to eat all those foods? That's not how this works. How this works is that we are changing and adapting the way we eat for life, so that we can keep the weight off. I think almost all of us have experienced weight regain. I know I have. I've lost 40 or 50 pounds and regained it a whole bunch of times before I lost weight this final time. And friends, it is painful. If you have regained weight, would you share about that in the comments, just so we know that we're not alone? In fact, maybe just drop a heart. Drop a heart in the comments if you have regained weight, because that's hard. That is really painful. I do not want that for you. That is not what I want for you in this 3-day diet, with these 7-day diets, with my 30-day challenges. My goal for you is to lose weight and keep it off. Now, we are going to talk about what happens at the scale tomorrow, because we have a lot of emotion about that number, don't we? Oh my goodness. So I would like you to do some intentional work about managing your emotions before you weigh in tomorrow. I gave you an affirmation last night. I know some of you remember it. Type this in the comments. My worth is not my weight. My worth is not my weight. You are a beautiful, valuable, important person that God created, and God gave so many gifts and talents and abilities, and that number on the scale does not define you. The scale does not define you. And don't let it define your day. Don't let it be that tomorrow morning you weigh in and you've lost 3 pounds and you wanted to lose 10, and so now it's a bad day. Or, you lost 6 pounds and you're like, woohoo, I can eat all the cookies now. Don't let the scale do that. Take the adult part of your brain that we have been talking about and make a decision now of how you are going to act no matter what happens at the scale tomorrow. Now, I will tell you that a lot of you are going to be pretty happy at the scale. The results for most women on this 3-day challenge are great. They're awesome. They lose a lot of weight. One of the biggest takeaways for a lot of women is that they can eat a lot of food and still lose weight. that they don't have to starve themselves, that they don't have to eat skimpy portions, that they don't have to eat like grilled chicken, dry breast and salad without dressing and go to bed hungry. No, that is not what we were talking about here. When you follow the concepts that I teach, you can eat a lot. You can be full and satisfied and feel really good. So many of you in the group have talked about having extra energy. If you're feeling good, would you type that in the comments? You know, feeling like you're getting away from some of the sugar and the junk food and you feel lighter and your clothes fit looser. I love hearing that because you're eating these real whole foods and they're so satisfying and they're so nutritious. They're so good for you. You're nourishing your body. So no matter what happens tomorrow, and I hope you do have great success. But no matter what, well, and I will say too, no matter what, we always all wish it was a little bit more, right? Like I had a friend who was telling me, she had a friend who did the 3-day diet and she's like, well, I only lost 3 pounds. I was like, dude, you lost 3 pounds in 3 days. That's extremely good. If you lost 2 pounds, that's really good. If you lost 1 pound, if you lost half a pound, if you stayed the same, that's still actually really good. I mean, what's considered a good weight loss is half a pound a week. That's considered a good weight loss. So, you know, if you lose more than that, you're like rock on. You're doing amazing. So give yourself some credit. And no matter what the scale says, because your worth is not your weight, if you followed this 3 days, if you made progress, if you ate better than you would have if you hadn't joined, give yourself a hand. That is huge. That is success. That is success. I can't wait until tomorrow. So at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, I will post a thread where you can post your weight loss. And that one's usually hopping in the morning. That's lots of fun to read through. So you don't have to post right at 6. You can just post whenever you get up and you weigh in. And you don't have to say what your actual body weight is. You can just say like, I lost a pound, I gained a pound, I lost 2 pounds, I lost 3 pounds, whatever for you. And then at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'll pop in just really quick for a quick live video to kind of recap, to talk about how your weight loss went, to talk about your thoughts around the scale. I know some of you can't join me at that time because you're going to be at work or doing other things. That's fine. The replay will be here in the group, and so you can watch it later. Okay, I'll look at a few more comments. I see that, so like Bobby says, incorporating treats a few times a week has really helped me not feel deprived. Yes. Bobby is one of our Faithful Finish Lines members, and we talk about that a lot. In fact, we have a guideline. We want the women to eat at least 3 treats per week. And we work in that group on learning to manage that. So what I'm not saying is bring huge Costco-sized bags of chips into your house if chips are one of your trigger foods. But I do want you to incorporate those treats so that you don't feel like when you do get them, you have to binge on them. So finding that balance is what we worked on. Susie, gluten-free. Yes, so that is the Super Satisfied plan. In the Super Satisfied plan, you're going to want to get this one. I have how to do gluten-free. And most of it actually just naturally is gluten-free because it's real whole foods. But the few things that you need to adapt, I give you a list in there. Jan, you don't eat any beans. What's a good substitute? Your beans are giving you fiber, they're giving you some carbohydrate, and they're giving you some protein. So there's not going to be a perfect substitute, but depending on what you're using it for, you can kind of make a decision of what you want to substitute. Or just leave them out. So like the turkey chili, you could just leave them out. You don't really have to substitute anything. If you're feeling like you need more protein, you could add additional meat. Like you could do 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. You could add extra, if you really don't need any more of those, like you don't need more protein, you don't need more carbs, you could do extra vegetables. You could double the vegetables. So again, it depends on the recipe. If you need more help with that, let me know and I can help you. I wish it was all plant-based for the 7 days. You don't want to figure it out. Oh, Julie, it's super. Are you talking about the Super Satisfied? It's so easy. Here, let me see. Let me see if I can, I don't know if I can flip through quickly and find the page. Yeah. Okay. So like here, make it plant-based is that you're going to use the meal plan and then you're going to go to this page that says make it plant-based and it's really fast. So like, Day 1, breakfast. Remove egg, add 1/2 cup of canned white beans simmered in vegetable broth. Lunch. Remove chicken breast, add 1/2 cup of chickpeas to soup if desired. Dinner, no change. Snack, no change. So see, they're like super, super easy. It's not going to be hard for you to make this plant-based at all. In fact, when I wrote this plan, I believe I was eating plant-based. So that made it really easy for me to write. It's almost like I wrote it plant-based and then I added some animal products for people who want those, but you're going to have no problem with this at all. I've seen you in the group this week. You're super smart. You totally know what you're doing. You'll be fine with it. Kathy, who is one of our maintainers, she just got to her goal weight recently, says, I have the Super Satisfied plan. It's great. Sandy bought both of those. Yay. Debbie said, I learned so much about calorie density this week. Makes sense. I've been eating wrong all along. Well, Debbie, I'm thrilled that I could help you. That just makes me so happy. And actually, that is a lot of what I'm going to be teaching in the Spring Weight Loss Challenge. I'm going to go even more into the concept of calorie density. I spent a lot of time researching this last year. I did a short little video, 4-part video series for our Faithful Finish Lines members, and they just went gaga over it. They loved it. And those, if you are a Faithful Finish Lines member and you're watching, those are in the resource library. So I'm going to do similar for the April challenge. So if you found a lot of help with the calorie density, you definitely want to join the April challenge because I'm going to be teaching about it even more in there. And I'm so glad it's a help for you. You weren't eating wrong. You weren't. You were doing the best you could with what you knew. And same for me. And now I've learned some new things and now I do better. We're all just learning as we go. And I'm still, I'm 20 years into this and I'm still learning. It's such a learning process. Nancy's going to get the Super Satisfied. We already talked about the Weight Watchers points. That sounds great. Yeah, you can definitely repeat the 3-day challenge. Really, as often as you want, but you don't want to keep eating the exact same foods over and over. That gets really boring. So I recommend about once a month if you want to repeat it, or try the other one. Like if you did the plant-based and you do eat animal products, try the original. Or if you tried the original, try the plant-based. It's free to download. What do you have to lose? Or if you don't want to go whole plant-based, just try some of the recipes. Like maybe the chickpea salad looked really good to you. Maybe the banana and ice cream looked good. Just try some of the recipes. So again, 40% off coupon right now. That is until Friday at midnight. If you are just joining the 3-day diet, I recommend your next step is the 7-day easy meal plan. And then your next step, or if you want to go plant-based, is the Super Satisfied 7-day meal plan. Now, some other stuff you can pick up while I've got the 40% off going on. I have a summer weight loss kit. And this is just a fun kit. It has recipes, it has food tips, it has meal ideas. If you don't have this yet, so like here, 15 summer weight loss breakfasts, apple cinnamon overnight oatmeal, 15 summer weight loss lunches, fluffy chow, that my mom used to make that, orange fluff salad, lean zucchini turkey burgers, 20 summer weight loss snacks, road trip snacks. I've got a recipe in here for a healthier copycat magic shell recipe that I really like. So you can pick this up. You can use the 40% off coupon. Why not? I also have a fall weight loss kit, and these are available if you go to theholymess.com and go to that little drop down called shop. And if you go to the section for weight loss, you can find all of these things there. And really, like I said, anything in the shop right now is 40% off if it's for purchase. There's tons of free stuff in there too. The other one I would recommend is I have a cookbook, and it's called 15 Incredibly Easy Weight Loss Dinner Recipes. Low calorie supper recipes, so easy you almost don't need a recipe. Very, very easy. This was a request of my readers of how can I make really fast dinner recipes. So easy pineapple salsa chicken, creamy country pork chops, egg roll in a bowl, fast and filling potato soup, healthier cranberry chicken dinner, the Holy Mess hearty breakfast casserole, 5-can vegetable soup. Very easy. Most of these only have like 4 or 5 ingredients. Very easy to keep the ingredients on hand or pick up the ingredients really quick. Again, you can use that 40% off coupon code for that, and you can find that in the Holy Mess shop under the weight loss section. So those are some things that you can snag with that 40% off coupon. Okay, I want to talk to you about the spring challenge. I am seeing all your comments. If you're just joining us, we are doing a giveaway tonight for one entry in the Spring Weight Loss Challenge, which is worth $79. I'm so excited for whoever is going to win. You're going to be the first one to enroll because nobody's enrolled yet. Enrollment isn't even open yet, but somebody's going to win that tonight. That is an awesome deal. So every single time you post a comment, that is your entry. When this video is over, I will go through all the comments. I'll randomly choose one winner, and I will announce the winner tomorrow in the Facebook group. And I'm just giving that away because I can, because I love you guys and I want to give that to you. It's just such a privilege for me to be able to give back to you in the ways that God has blessed me. All right, so let's talk about this challenge. Nobody's seen this yet, so you're getting a behind the scenes look. When you enroll in the Spring Weight Loss Challenge, which enrollment will open in the middle of March, and we're going to have early bird enrollment. So if you don't win the one prize tonight, you're going to want to get the early bird, like mark your calendar to get the early bird because it's only for 2 days and we give quite a nice discount. So when you join, I believe it's, I don't want to tell you wrong, but I think it's March 16th through 18th. You get a discount for the early bird. We do also have a few scholarships that are available. Last time we gave away $300 in scholarships, and I'm going to do that again. I fund those. That is just my way of giving back because I want as many women as possible to be able to participate. So when you enroll, you get the action guide. And then that is going to walk you through everything that you're going to do during the 30 days. So you get a checklist of exactly what you need to do when you join the challenge. Anybody else besides me like a good checklist? I love me a good checklist. It feels so good to knock those things off. And then I tell you exactly what's going to happen every single week of the challenge. And then you get a checklist for each week. So you are going to know exactly what to do. Now, a big difference between what we did now and the Spring Challenge is that with the 3-day diet and the 7-day meal plans, I give you everything to eat. I tell you exactly what to do. That's not how we do the Spring Challenge. With the Spring Challenge, you are going to track, but you're going to pick your own food. And I know for some people that might be a little scary, but I'm trying to guide you into healthy weight loss. So for the 3-day diet, boom, I'm going to tell you everything. Like, this is exactly what you need to do. Here's your grocery list. Go shop, eat this food. And really for the 7-day plans, that's what I'm doing too. But we want to move away from that. Not that I'm not glad to help you with meal plans, because I know sometimes it's just really nice to have somebody to tell you what to do. But you're not going to do that for the rest of your life. Or what about when you go to a restaurant? Or what about when you go grocery shopping or you're on vacation or whatever? My goal is to empower you that any situation you are in, you know how to make healthy choices that will lead to weight loss. So with the 30-day challenge, you are going to keep a food log. You can keep a food log on paper. You can track on Weight Watchers. You can track on MyFitnessPal. You can track on Lose It. You can track in a journal. I don't really care how you track, but you do need to track. That is one of the requirements of the 30 days. And then every single night at 6 p.m., we start the post. You post a picture of your food log to the whole group every night. And I look at them too. The first few days, my assistant Gabrielle and I look at every single food log. And really one of the reasons that we do that is we want to make sure that you're eating enough. Because sometimes we get the idea that in order to diet, we should keep our calories really low. And that just leads to binging. And I've talked to you guys about why that is in some of the previous videos. So we're not dietitians, we're not doctors, we're not trying to tell you what to eat, but we just want to take care of you when you're part of the challenge. And this is brand new. I did not do this in the summer or fall challenge last year. If you post in that spring challenge every day for all 30 days, I'm going to give you an extra prize. And it's a good prize too. So that's going to be a new motivator. Nobody's done that before. So we're going to see how that goes. So you're going to track, you're going to post, you're going to have a once a week weekly weigh-in where you're going to post your weigh-in just like we did with the 3-day diet. You do that once a week in the 30 days. And then once a week, I do a teaching video. So it's similar to these videos, maybe just a little bit more formalized because I have some really specific things that I'm going to be teaching you. So let me see if I can find an example. So if you liked the concept of toddler brain versus adult brain, I go into that in quite a bit of depth. We have like worksheets that we work through about your toddler brain and your adult brain. One of the other things that we're going to be going through is calorie density. We just talked about that earlier. You're going to learn even more about that. It is so valuable. I have tips and strategies specifically about calorie density. We're going to go even more in depth on how to get back on track when you get off track, because that's really important, how to get back on track fast. We have even more affirmations. We really work on those. I have cards that you can print out and put on your calendar, on your fridge, on your mirror, that are going to help you. And we work on even more of how to use those affirmations to be really successful. We also have a special bonus for people who want it, sponsored by Faithful Finish Lines. We have a little mini devotional with a devotion for each day of the 30 days. And that's just a free gift from Faithful Finish Lines to you when you join the Spring Weight Loss Challenge. Not required, it's optional. The challenge itself is not specifically a Christian challenge. I am a Christian and not shy about sharing my faith, but that's not a faith-based challenge. But we do offer that for those who want that. So again, that's the Spring Weight Loss Challenge. Somebody tonight is going to win an entry. And if you don't win, mark your calendar for March 16th, because that's when enrollment opens for the Spring Weight Loss Challenge, which is April 1st through 30th. And that's coming up really fast. So you can see I'm giving you a very clear path here of what to do next. I'm not just leaving you with this 3 days and then like, okay, bye-bye, see ya, best of luck. No, that's not what we're doing here. You have these 3 days, which are an awesome kickstart. And then I'm giving you a very clear path of what to do next. If you didn't do the plant-based and you want to do the plant-based, that's a great next step. If you're not interested in the plant-based, maybe you want to just download it so you can pick up a few of the recipes, that's totally fine. Your next step is to do the 7-day easy plan. And I would recommend eating leftovers the rest of this week. Do your grocery shopping this weekend. I give you a shopping list. Start this on Monday. Then you can use the Super Satisfied plan. And both of those are 40% off right now, so you can't lose. And you can pick up the summer weight loss kit, the fall weight loss kit, the 15 easy dinner recipes. All of those resources are going to help you so much. They're all based on the same concepts that you learned during this 3-day diet. That's going to get you through until the start of April, when we're all going to join together for the Spring Weight Loss Challenge. And then I'm going to be leading you every step of the way, every single day, just like I've been in this group, commenting, posting, sharing my own photos. That's how I am in the Spring Challenge. You get me for 30 days. Once a week, you get an in-depth training video with me. Just so much value is packed into those 30 days that honestly, the enrollment fee is like you get it, like the value is 10 times what you're paying in the fee. It's so worth it because there's so much jam-packed into those 30 days. And like I said, the results speak for themselves. The women who have done that have been so successful, and not just during the 30 days, but they keep losing weight too, which is so exciting. All right, so let me see where we're at here. Want to do the Spring Challenge? That's awesome. I would love to have you guys. Other Facebook groups. So this one, I mainly do challenges in this group, so I do post things here and there. If you're interested in Christian weight loss, we have a group that's Christian Weight Loss for Women. It's hosted by Faithful Finish Lines. And then I do have a Weight Watchers group. So if you're a Weight Watchers member, just let us know. We can get you links to all those. You can also email me, sarah@theholymess.com, and Gabrielle can get you hooked up to those groups. Our Faithful Finish Lines members have a group, but that's private for only people who are enrolled in our Faithful Finish Lines membership. And then you can also follow me on the Holy Mess Facebook page. But really the best way to follow me is email. And it's also really important that when you get those emails, you open them, because just like Facebook has algorithm where it doesn't show you everything. It just shows you like the top things you click on. Your Gmail and your email providers are actually the same way. So if you get my emails, that's by far the best way to stay in touch with me, because Facebook is so glitchy. Like we were even seeing with these videos, sometimes it comes up right away, sometimes it doesn't. So, but email, you're definitely going to get the emails. And you can always email us, Sarah@theholymess.com. We get lots of emails and we respond to almost every email personally as much as we possibly can. Gabrielle is my assistant there. She's so wonderful and supportive. Many of you have worked with her. She's great with like tech support. If you're like, oh, I can't print this thing, she'll help you. She prays for people. She writes out prayers. She writes out encouragement. She just pours love into people. So if you're struggling or just there's something that you need, reach out to me, Sarah@theholymess.com. And I just have to tell you, like, I don't get paid for answering 100 emails a day and I'm paying Gabrielle. But I want to do that because I really care about you. I've had different, like business coaches and things say like, you shouldn't be responding to all those emails, but, I just want to. I just love you guys so much and I want to help you. I want to support you. So to me, it's worth it. It is worth it to take that time, that energy to respond, or for Gabrielle to respond, because I really do care about you more than any business success or meal plan sale or whatever. Where my heart is I care about you as a person. And I really do want you to use these meal plans, and I really do want you to join the spring challenge because I care about you, because I know that if you do what I am outlining in these things, you will lose weight. I know you will. I know you will be successful. And I hear your heart. I know you probably came into this challenge thinking, I feel like such a failure about my weight. Can I even do this 3 days? Can I do this again? Here we go again. Is this just going to be another diet? Is this just going to be something else I'm going to fail? I hear you. I hear you on all that, and I get it because that was me for so long. So ladies, if I can do it, you can do it. You can do this. You can lose weight. You can get to your goal weight. You can stay there for the rest of your life. It is absolutely possible. You can do it. I mean, I was a binge eater. I was a terrible, serious binge eater. I was binging every single day, at least once a day, driving through the drive-thru, hiding the wrappers, taking money out of my family's budget that we didn't really have. I mean, we had little kids. My husband's a pastor. I was a stay-at-home mom, taking money that we didn't really have to spend on my binge foods, buying foods at the grocery store that I knew darn well I was going to binge on, and then going back and replacing them before my husband would find out. I'd taken food out of the garbage and eaten it before. I mean, just crazy things that are so painful they would be so painful to talk about, except I know that this is a safe place. I know that you all understand. I know that many of you have experienced some of these things, and there's no shame anymore. There's no condemnation in Christ Jesus. So now my test has become my testimony. And that is my hope for you too, that your test will become your testimony, that someday you're going to be standing in a position like mine, whether it's in front of people in a camera or just talking to a friend, that you can say, I have overcome this really challenging area of my life and I'm doing it and I have food freedom. That is my hope and my prayer for all of you. And that is why I care about you so much, is that I want you to do it. And I know you can do it. I know you can. If I can do it, if God could bring me healing and what I call a slow miracle, I've got a really good video about slow miracles. If you haven't seen that one yet, you need to go watch it when we're done here on YouTube, because that one's been like one of the most popular videos. I love that some of you are typing this. Yes, my test will become my testimony. Absolutely. And I want you to type in the comments too, I have food freedom. I have food freedom. You might not feel like you have food freedom today, but you do. Food freedom is available to you right at the very next bite. It doesn't have to wait until you're at your goal weight. It doesn't wait until you've lost a certain amount of pounds. You have food freedom. You have food freedom right now, and you are continuing to grow in that with every step you take with this 3-day diet. You learned so much over these last 3 days. That's one of the questions I'm going to ask you tomorrow after our weigh-in is, what did you learn? And you already know. You can tell me a lot of things. What did you learn during these 3 days? It might be something simple like eggs keep me satisfied at breakfast, or 3 eggs keep me a lot more satisfied than 1. I was trying to like skimp and only eat 1 egg when really it was just that I needed 3. Maybe you learned you like Greek yogurt with fruit. Maybe you learned you don't like Greek yogurt with fruit, and that's okay too. It's all learning. But I hope that part of what you learned during these 3 days is that you can do it. You can be successful. You can be successful with food. You've got this. You can totally do this. You are a strong, confident woman. You have overcome so many challenges in your life. You can overcome this too. Whatever strategies you use to overcome other challenges in your life, you can use those exact same strategies now with your weight loss. You absolutely can do it. Okay, I think I've covered all the really good stuff, so we're going to wrap it up. You've got the 40% off coupon. You can use it for the easy meal plan, the super satisfied meal plan, the plant-based bundle, the summer weight loss kit, the fall weight loss kit, the 15 easy dinner recipes. And if you need help finding any of those, just email us. Gabrielle's will help you. Sarah@theholymess.com. And then we're going to do the giveaway for the Spring Weight Loss Challenge, which is a $79 value. And you're all going to mark your calendar for March 16th when the early bird opens. And I'll send emails about it too as we get closer. You want to come and join me for that because it is going to be awesome. It's going to be so worth it. And that's where, think about what you've learned during these 3 days. You've learned a ton, right? Imagine what you can learn if you partner with me for 30 days. There is so much goodness to be had, and there's so much group support. I mean, like I shared at the beginning of this video, you guys have been amazing. People have come in the group and shared how they're struggling, and you all just rally around them and support them. And we don't even hardly know each other. It's only been 3 days. Imagine when we've all been together for 30 days, how we're going to get to know each other, support one another. It's just amazing. So I want you to type in the comments, I can do hard things, because you can. You have proven that you had. I want you to type, my worth is not my weight. Because no matter what happens tomorrow, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are successful, you are powerful, you are strong. You have overcome so much, and you have so much to give. And God created you with such talents and abilities. And so no matter what happens at the scale, you're so much bigger than that number. You are so much bigger than that number. So tomorrow morning, we're going to post our weight. You're going to post whether you gained or lost, however much. You don't have to say your actual weight. That will go up at 6 a.m. And then at 10 a.m., I'm going to pop in the group so we can talk together one more time and close things out. And if you can't attend live, I understand some people are at work. You can catch the replay. It'll be here in the group when things are over. You've got your meal plans, you've got your 40% off, so you can go with those, and then you can come join me in the Spring Weight Loss Challenge in April. All right, when we get off this video, I will choose a winner, and I will post it in the group tomorrow morning. Congratulations in advance for our first enrollment for free in the Spring Weight Loss Challenge. I can't wait to see who that's going to be, and I hope to see so many of you there so that we can just go so far. I just think there's so much that we can do together in 30 days. Look what we've done in 3. If you have any other questions, let me know. You can post in the group. You can email us, Sarah@theholymess.com, and we will do everything we can for you because I am here to support you every step of the way, and I know that you can do this. Food freedom is yours. It is absolutely possible. I will see you tomorrow when we talk about really exciting stuff with the weigh-in and moving ahead with continued success with your weight loss. This is just the beginning. we are just getting started. This is the kickstart. We are just getting started. And, I get happy chills. What a year 2023 is going to be. It is going to be a fantastic year for you. I just know it. I see it for all of you. You can receive it. Like 2023 is going to be a fantastic year. And I'm here to do it with you. We're going to do it together every step of the way. Love you, ladies. Good night. Bye.